Hi again. Welcome back. Hello, space lesbians. Good to see you. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we might be at the end. I'm struggling to see, unless there's like a whole other section, we might be at like the last stream for this game. So I'm like pretty excited. This is gonna be huge. That made me jump. Oh yeah, the music intro. Apologies. I do want to have like some sort of audio at the beginning, but I don't have anything really set up for that right now. Maybe in the future. Hopefully in the future. Anyways, yeah. More SIGNALIS today. Maybe the last. We shall see. Let's find out. Cool beans. Cool beans. I got some new music for this one. Let's see. Yeah, that seems fitting. I'm gonna keep this for the rest of the month. Methinks. Some Halloween music, some spooky shit. This is the Hackmid OST by Lena Rain. Really cool game, really cool soundtrack. I've not played through the full game yet, though. I played through a decent amount of it, and it was pretty cool. But I have most certainly not finished it. Yeah, currently composed for Minecraft. Super cool. Also composed the Celeste soundtrack, so quite the track record. She's got a career. Yeah, alright. How are y'all doing today? I have been locked the fuck in with college work since Monday, because I have a lot of stuff due. I think I had hinted to it actually on Monday that I've got a lot of college stuff going on, but we are making some good progress on that, so I'm pretty excited. The idea is that I hopefully clear like so much of the backlog out where I can just breathe a bit more and maybe actually have some time to like do cool stuff for streams ahead of time, you know? Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Cool. Okay. Where were we? We were on Rotfront. Technically second stream on Rotfront. Oh yeah, we had to collect these tarot cards and assemble them in such a way so we could get a code made out of moon orientations, or like moon crescents, to then plug into a gate, some sort of secret like false wall situation in the main atrium. And if we get all of those correctly, we get back to a room that looks very like jarringly familiar to the room that we were in the first stream with the computer and the radio, where the game effectively like started the intro, you know? So yeah, we're already how many cards is it? 4? We're 4 out of 6 cards in, which tells me if we're just measuring progress based on those cards, then we're already 2/3 through. So it seems pretty reasonable to assume that we might be done by the end of this stream. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked. This music is definitely setting a way different tone than I had expected, but it's a cool tone. I like it. What do you think? I might keep it for the month. That was the plan. I was listening through my music collection and this came up. I'm like, oh yeah, this would be fire for this actually. Really good. I think it fits the vibe. Oh, I just a track record. I'm betting you'll get an ending for sure. Oh boy. I bet it's fucking branching path shit. SMH visual RE setup not even decorated. I did consider some decorations, but I haven't had time because I've been swamped. I'll tell you what I will do. Give me a moment. I can make this work. Which one of these would look the best? There's no way I could find one of these, hardly. Maybe one of these? No. Okay, I'll just go with one of these. Whatever. Wait, oh no. I just had an idea. This is good. Yeah, this should be a good one. Let me do... Sorry, excuse me for the aimless yapping about nothing in particular. I'll just turn that music down some more. It's too loud! I need more space. Okay, decorations. That should work, I think. We're gonna find out one way or the other. Less branching paths, more game keeping track of how you've played. Game has replayability in that sense. Oh my god. Do we got like genocide routes and shit? That's fascinating. Fascinating if true. Let's see here. Should really make shortcuts to the kind of stuff that I've got here. There we are. That should help. Oh, that's... What? I ask for a PNG, you save as a JPEG. Who are you trying to fool? Let's try this, and then that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby.
It's time to drink water.
It's time to drink water!
It's time to drink water.
Hell yeah, it's time to drink water. You know the deal. If you got water with you, you should drink it. If you don't have water, you should go get some, because water is good for you. And then we'll drink to that. Let me get this. You're sad? Oh no, what for? Is lens cleaning spray an acceptable water substitute? I wouldn't say so. That's not what I would lean for personally. Baby, time to make a commuter case out of a pumpkin. I wonder how the rossing innards will affect system performance. Ask the zombie replicas. How like cheesy can I make this? Hold on. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh god, I'm gonna have to organize these into like seasonal directories. This is gonna be a mess. Whatever. We'll fix it later. Let's do this. I grab that. Oh yeah, baby. Now we're talking. Uh-huh. Can I center this, maybe? Transform center horizontally. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna move this here. Don't mind me, the artiste at work. In some manner of speaking. Switching OBS to my primary monitor just so I can do this. That's how committed to the bit I am. Okay, and then shift that up here. I should be able to... Yes, I can make a reference paste. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Does that seem festive enough, chat? What do we what do we think? Can I just like size these as a group? Oh, I totally can. Yes. Perfect. 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 That's exactly what I want. Good. That's beam. Oh, my phone's not too old for up-to-date lineage. Oh, that sucks. I kind of relate. My newest Android phone has been on Android 7 lineage OS for ages. I think Android 9 at most, but it doesn't run particularly well. I think I tried 10 and it just chugged. It was horrible. What other things can I get? What other backdrops? I'll put some candles down. Oh, you know what else I'll do? One sec. Huh? Oh, baby. Hold on. Uh-huh. Look at me, I'm cooking. No, that's terrible. That sucks. Maybe if I crank up the contrast a bit more? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, that's even worse. What have I done? Yeah, that's fucked. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. Okay. And then I'll no, not brightness. A little brightness. Bring the gamma down a bit. This is so goofy. I can change the opacity. Oh no, that just... that does not do what I thought it was gonna do. Problem is I can't really see what I'm doing until it's already applied, so it's a little busted. I think if I just bring the brightness of both these colors down, that's a lot closer to what I was thinking of. Uh-huh. I kind of fucks with it. Just save that effect, that filter's Halloween tint. Awesome version of the bonsai. Oh, true. That's a good idea. I like that. Let me get this, oh, that's barely a PNG. It's got weird boxes around it. Not even close. Come on, I need some slightly more convincing looking candles, guys. Okay, that'll do. Can I just drag these into frame? Oh, I totally can. That's great. That's perfect. And guys, who needs color correction? Spooky plant. What do I... Okay, I wasn't looking for piranha plants. Oh, wait. Autumn plant. Autumn house plant. In a pot? That's a pretty one. It's like a flower bouquet, but I don't know if it's quite the right fit. So is this even gonna load? I think it is. Okay. Autumn bouquet. Let's just bring that in. Yeah. And then this can like temporarily take the place of the bonsai, maybe. You know, I'm something of an artiste myself. Let's see. The tree can go here. The watering can kind of has to stay in frame, right? That seems pretty important. So I think I will... Oh, bugger. No, because now the candles are off. I'll just put it there. No one will notice. No one will notice that my layers are messed up. I'm just live decorating. Those candles of the plant are definitely fire hazard. You're correct, actually. We're going to put them next to the computer instead. That's a much better idea. I feel an urge to color correct this because it is clearly in such plain lighting. That's way too much. Let's ease up on it, maybe. Nope, still not quite. Okay, that's a bit closer. Uh-huh. It's better. It's better. Oh yeah, before and after is like kind of there. And I'll Just balance these out like that. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Good enough for me. That watering can's gonna have to stay behind it, I think. That looks so silly. I love it, but it looks so silly. I don't think there's any way to change an isometric Minecraft cube. I think that's fine how it is, to be honest. I think we'll live. I'm thinking I might tint the beanbag. If you couldn't tell, I have a lot of tools at my disposal for this. Just like a brown beanbag? No, hardly. Surely not. It's like kind of RNG. Is it too much? The brown bag? I'll call this Halloween tint again. God, now I've set up the expectation I'm gonna have to do this for Christmas as well. I better make a slightly better background for that. It's full of oranges for the season, squishy. That's true. That's true. Like a Halloween chair or something. What does that even entail? It's just a RuneScape chair. Yeah, okay. Unsurprisingly, there's not a lot of like exciting options for Halloween chair, especially not at the angle that I need. All right, let me let me group these. Wait. Oh no, is that not gonna let me group? Oh no, if I separate this group, and then apparently you can't nest groups. That's great. I swear, next time we do this, I'm gonna have a much better setup. Okay, there we go. Cool, they're toggles now. See, it's perfect. I think we're good. Just put a layer of snow over everything. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Nah, I could do some cool stuff, I'm sure. Like a proper like swap out situation. Because currently I'm just like throwing assets into the What was I saying? Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm just throwing assets into the scene, but I could like do it a lot more proper by, you know, having, I don't know, a design document or something that's actually got all of these in there, and then I can export to PNG, something like that. Where's the obligatory pumpkin spice latte? You know, I've actually had one of those before. I did not like it. It was the only Starbucks I ever had in my life, and it was a bad experience. So, there's your answer. Right. I'll give one more nudge to the social posts, and we might actually get to playing the game after. Can you believe it? We might actually like play the video game after 20 minutes. Let's get that launched. Oh, my controller is probably going to die in the middle of this, so I'm just going to preemptively have it plugged in for the whole ride. I don't, like, it seems to only last like 2 play sessions at most, and then it just drops. I don't know, am I doing something wrong? Or if the DualSense just has really short battery life? It is strange, though, in any case. Tried the McDonald's the other day. Literally tastes like a slightly off-standard latte. Yup. Fair enough. That makes sense. It doesn't have the love, you know? Alright, come on, game. It's gonna tell me to do Vulkan shaders again, I bet. It's gonna be so awesome. It's time to pet cats. True! It's always time to pet cats. Right. Oh, game launched pretty much immediately. All right. Yeah, Humble Games. Wahoo! We are back. Bedroom. These 3 notes, the iconic 3 notes. Achtung, Achtung. Right. Now, the plan. We need to get to this keypad. It's probably going to be some fellas that woke up, but we have explored everywhere else. We have completed every other puzzle. We literally just need the stuff on the keypad. And thankfully, I do believe we have all of the information that we need in order to open that keypad. You know what, actually, just for the sake of nicer music, I'm just gonna go in here. An item on the floor. This is a coffee mug. It's just there. I can't pick it up. All right. Collection of messages. Yeah, it's a nice coffee mug. Okay. Photo store keys. Imperial Spy, seasonal review, bookstore keys. Aha! I understand that you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secured to the keypad. The code is the birthday of my daughters. Note, they were both born on Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. Birthday of my daughters? There's multiple? Or were they born on the same day? They might have been. Kind regards, Anya Ito. I'm looking for 2 Itos, last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers, which I guess is their birthday? Interesting, interesting. And now I have the medical database here as well. Gabrielle, Rasuita, Ultrund, Erica Ito. 560524. 560524. Cool. Now we know. 560524. Chat, remember that in case I forget. 560524. So my favorite numbers. 560524. 560524. We always remember. 560524. Oh, you've both gone. Oh no, only one of you has woken up. 560524. Thank you. It's one of my favorite sets of numbers, actually. Some of the best numbers, I might add. Oh, they got those funny elevator. They got those little lift things. I just noticed. 560524. Let's do it. Bada bing. Here we go. No way nothing comes out at me here. No fucking way. Also, I jump scare myself with that. That's great. Okay. Ah! Song of the Gods. Banned. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. Of course it is. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that cannot only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the empire of Yuzan and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the empire on their carbon steel backs. Definitely a reference to Bioresonance. I'm, like, certain of that. Right. Give me zombies in here? Surely. Oh. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere. But she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Oh no. Forgive me. Oh God. Poor Issa. That fucking sucks. Prometheus. Here sits I, forming morsels after my image, a race resembling me, to suffer, to weep, to enjoy, to be glad, and thee to scorn as I. Resonant phenomena. Synchronicity. Phenomena that are meaningfully related, yet lack a causal connection. We've yet to discover the true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world. Yet, creating physical phenomena remotely, simply by consciously or unconsciously willing them into existence, forms the basis for the entire field of bioresonance technology. Before the advent of bioresonance technology, acasual correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance. Many phenomena, such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, or the Pauli effect, have since been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to bioresonance effects. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remain unclear. If it was truly a divine gift from outer space, as the late Empress claimed, why was she defeated by our great revolutionary, who had no such divine powers? A photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. The picture is badly damaged. Card of death. There's one more card. Think I know what to do? Don't wake up, assholes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I was watching through some of the past streams. I mentioned the last stream actually, and there is some good soundtrack. There's some really good soundtrack. Especially like the first intro song. Fuck. That thing gets hard. Death. I indeed have no others. We'll save. Oh no. Yep. Is that nearly 12 hours? I think it's a nearly 12 hours. God damn. All right. Pathing. I might just send it past the zombie up to... Ooh. Where am I? Jesus. Okay, apartments. I'm here. Ladder room, tower table. That is the easiest way. I do, of course, have to send it past that other zombie first, so, you know. Yeah, I'll see you later, alright? Have a good one. Right. Good, none of you waking up. Anything in here? Suppose not. Alright. Here's the moment, everyone. Let's see if we can figure this out. Gonna take my entire brain, my big brain, to figure this one out. We only have 5 diary notes. Alright. Imperial farmer, embraced my lover in the red deserts of Kites. 13th night, a worker in the mines of Leng, when it was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others, until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. That could be the death card. It might not be. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. Veneta has to be the tower card. I don't see how it could be anything else. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me, in the moon's dark core. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Boyan. I was walking through the floating Imperial Palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. Boyan has to be the sun. I don't see how it could be anything else. Kites is convincing. Embrace my lover in the red deserts, you know, that seems pretty on the nose. Yeah. What was the one with Lang? Was there one with Lang? Yes. A worker in the mines of Lang, consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh. Kinda doesn't have anything to do with this. So I'm thinking has to be the death card. Not sure what else that could be. Storm rage in the sky. Yeah, we know that one. Sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront. I think that's the star card. That doesn't seem right at all. What happens if I do this? Oh, okay. Doesn't like affect the lighting of the room. They're so misaligned. How could these be correct? Are they supposed to line up? Oh. I'm still missing a card, too. Jeez, Loudar. Yeah, no need. Oh, I think you like moderated the message and that, yeah, it auto times out. Yeah, you can undo the timeout. No need. By the way, like, I am like the owner of the stream. I can see the messages when they're deleted, by the way. Huh. Okay. Let me see. I met was the star. So I'm inclined to believe it goes here. Like, surely that's relevant. Must be. Although... Veneta? Veneta Tower, the two pillars. Yeah, and it's like the two planets that are like next to each other. Kittis, Veneta. Veneta, that's embracing lover in the Red Desert. So I feel like that must be relevant. Buyan, the sun. It's the closest to the sun, that makes sense. Rotfront or Lang? Lang is all the way out there. Rotfront's just the planet that I'm on. Actually, wait. It's like a rose. This one's way less clear. Was there something about Rotfront? A large creature moving the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. Or consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh in Lang. Persists beyond death. I mean, the word death is literally in there. Large creature moving the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. I think it's Lang. It seems very strange for me to be missing a card. Because that does feel like what's happening right now. It feels like I am missing a card. But where the hell else could it have been? Unless it was like just a key item lying somewhere that I've somehow missed? I'm thinking of just trying this out with what I've got, but in case I am... I still have the butterfly room? Oh, right! Oh, God, that route sucks. Wait, hold on. I can maybe make it suck less? Yeah, the hallway, butterfly room. If I can get to the alley, which would be this way into there. Uh-huh. And then go up to buffet room. Did you ever jump in the meat grinder? Multiple times, yes. I did indeed. Brought me to the cooler. Okay. Solving the butterfly puzzle is gonna be interesting. On the off chance... No, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Yeah, there literally isn't another way to the butterfly room. I have to go through the stupid monster over here. Annoying, but whatever. I can just kill him again. Or just run around them. I can just duke them. Hi. Hi. Uh-huh. Come at me. See ya. God, the music's so intense. It's almost like something bad is happening or something. Repair patch, the spray. I'm feeling like I might want this for some reason. Also like how I've just not used the rifle. Wonder if that's going to be important at all. I don't think... yeah, I think I've literally just saved on the rifle the entire time. Motherfucker! You're kidding! Okay, so now I go down and through that way. You bastard. That's so on purpose. Fuck! God damn it. That's so annoying. Damn, they're blocking everything off. They really don't want me going anywhere near these places anymore. Oh, cool. There's a stun prod just sitting there. That's nice. Don't wake up, and you woke up. What did I tell you? I told you not to wake up, you fucking woke up on me. That's not cool. In the business, we call that a dick move. Alright. Continuing on. I need to be up another level. They're so making me go the long route on purpose. This is miserable. Stay down, asshole. Thanks. Oh, I never killed you guys. I forgot. Right. How to figure you out. Yeah, I think we've read this before. Yeah, interesting things about bioresonance. Now what in the pareidolia? Uh-huh. Is there a unit that identifies with butterflies? The Yules identify with owls, I believe. Oh, it's definitely on LSTR. Colibri. Hummingbird. Nina. Uh-huh. Yule. Owls, yeah. Figured. Falk. Falcon. Stork. Adler would be eagle. Macaw. Starling. Not that much of a clue to anything, not gonna lie. I mean, I can try all the different model names. That's an option. Okay. STAR, STCR. Oh, these are definitely for that. Yeah, okay. Bingo? No. STRC? Or is it STCR? Oh, balls. You're looking too far on this puzzle. Fuck! Okay, so there has to be London Doctor. Yeah. It's not the London Doctor I'm used to seeing. Galaxy Brain Day level 2 high. High resonance technology. Wait. Is there an email about a safe? Maybe? Or this? No, that's not it. Stolen documents. Interesting that was like patched together. Aeon? I don't remember what Aeon was, but it might be worth a look. Oh shit! Hey, how about that? Oh, cool. What the fuck? Oh, they're resting. That's nice. Aeon. I solved it the wrong way. The book said Aeon in it. Hold on. Viruses, technology, and its limitations. Oh no, I read a completely different article. Never mind. I don't know where I got the clue from. It worked, but not how the game expects it. Oops. Oops. Oh, well. Well, I guess we'll leave how I was supposed to do that to the end, if anyone's interested in telling me after how I was actually supposed to solve that puzzle. Right. Pretty sure everything in here is dead. I'm just gonna send it. Whatever. I was wrong. I'm leaving here forever anyway, so it kinda doesn't fucking matter. I will be slightly careful around you because you're a runner. You are. You're an unfun runner. The galaxy brain is huge. We solve the puzzles with dumb luck because we can. Oh, what the fuck? Kind of want to figure out what that's about. Hi. Hello? Dial ring. You look like a replica unit. Or, sorry, Elster unit. Feel like that should be relevant. I'm gonna quickly just send the death card over. Bye. Let's just do this. Get in here. One more card. The moon. The moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. The moon. The moon, the moon, the moon. Hold on. I'm thinking about the moon. Is Lang a moon? No. Rodfront has a moon. Moon. Mention of a moon. Any moon. The moon's dark core. Rodfront. The moon! The moon! Well, that's my guess. We'll see if I'm right. Real quick, how legible was that? Okay, one sec. Yeah, I can read that. If I'm wrong with the arrangement of those cards, I'm going to be slightly upset. Good, got my GF from Rockwood stream open though. Thank you, appreciate it. Have fun. You spook your head here. Come on. I'm literally running. Uh-huh. Oh, you bitch! Maybe next time I'll just fucking kill you. How about that? Alright, I'm still in good health, so that's fine. Thermite auto-injector, stun prod. I'll put the stun prod away. Don't need that. Right. Before we go any further, bathroom break? Perhaps? Perchance? Because we might be, like, right at the end. We might do that. I'll be right back. 1 moment. I'll put on my regular music. Right, we are back. Take a sip of water real quick. Ooh, yeah, water. I love water. Not gonna regret that later. No, sir. Right. Also, I did with Outer Wilds, where I'm pretty sure I missed the last stream. If I'd be mad if I did the same for Signalis. Yeah. I mean, it's not, that wasn't the last Outer Wilds stream, to be clear. Once the October lineup is done, we'll be going right back to Outer Wilds, because I do want to finish that. That's very much on my list. I'm pretty sure I even have that booked in advance. I do. I do indeed. Yeah, no, not even close. No, there's still so much more to do. What's going to be fun is trying to figure out all the things that I was doing and trying to get my pace back. Anyways. Right. Cool. So, for those just tuning in, I have all 6 cards and the moon alignments for each. They look out of alignment. I don't know if they're supposed to be in alignment. I'm a little concerned about that. I just hope it's right, because I don't really know what other... Like, yeah, no, it's just, it doesn't seem right. A lot of these, so 3 of the cards have their things at the top, the little moons at the top. One on the top right has it in the middle. The one at the very top right now has it kind of in between there. And the one bottom left just has it right flat at the bottom. And kind of none of that makes a lot of sense to me. So I really hope I'm right, going off the diary entries the best I can. The last one that I put down, the moon one for Rotfront, was because Rotfront, from what I understand, is the only planet with a moon. And also there was an explicit moon mention for Rotfront. So, it's my best guess. I hope I'm right. I don't feel like doing this over and over again. Now as for you... You're so gonna wake up on me. The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Sure. You're just dead. Okay. Now we do what we can. Nope, come back here. Bouillon. Solid. Oh shit. Vinetta. Slightly occluded. Yeah. Kites, which would be bottom. Yeah, kind of the same, but the other way around. I, for some reason, have a dial ring. Wait, why do I have a dial ring? Oh, Rotfront's missing it. Okay. Maybe that's the game telling me, hey, you can do this now. Yeah, Kite is partly occluded on that side. Ah. No, way too much. There we go. Uh-huh. No, sorry, Vinetta was fucking, these controls. Slightly occluded on that side. Oops. Okay. Uh-huh. What was the next one? Rotfront, which is missing its dial. That's okay. That one is, I believe, completely occluded. Because the moon. Nope, come back here. Okay. Hi, Matt. Top one, partly occluded on the left side. and Lang. Last but most certainly not least, moment of truth. Wait, what? Oh, Buyan's full open. My bad. I can't even back out. This is it. Yeah. The door won't open yet. A light switch, I don't need to turn off the lights. Old wooden wardrobe. Oops. No. There's a lot of keys that I don't have. Interesting. The national flag. It's meaningless. Black and white pictures of the paintings Ariane used to make. The computer screen is blank. Could have sworn I had an option to look at something there. Oh, it's probably just this. Yeah. One thing left to do. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Multiple repair sprays. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R34.59C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment, Penrose program. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience, store clerk, Young Photo Store, part-time, compulsory military service, Rotfront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace. S23 Sierpinski Production and a mining facility on Lang. Auntie's note. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Letter from Mother. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you were in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself,
It's time to drink
okay?
water. It's time to drink water.
You gotta be kidding. In the middle of a lore read, I will drink. You know the deal. If you have water, you should drink it. If you don't have water, you should go get some because water's good for you. Let's try that again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Sio in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Oh. Ah. You're equipping me. Why are you equipping me? I don't like that you're equipping me all of a sudden. Leave some space in your school bag. It's a bookstore on the way home. Leave space in the bag so they don't get wet. That's on the nose, no? Well, there doesn't seem to be much else for me here. There's no point going back. We did just read this one. I've never been so fearful of the unknown. This is the end. Leave forever? Sure. We came all this way. Tempted to just run. What have I got to lose, right? Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon, all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed, things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? Yeah, I remember the shadows. I immediately thought of the one in the... I don't think it was the commercial district, it was the floor below. Very close to the photo store, I believe. A red dream. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness, waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now, I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. Stop. You must turn back. There's nothing for you there. You've tried so many times, and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Adler. Falk's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again. No matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. I'm gonna pass. I should have stacked more. Ow. Ah, that hurts. That's a stinger. Oh shit, okay. Shit. That's not good. All right. It's like a happy reunion with all the places I've been before. Isn't that lovely? I didn't bring a shotgun. Whatever. It's fine. Oh shit, that sucks. Oh my god, okay. Ow, that hurts. Yeah, thanks. Need that. Appreciate it. Oh, cool. We're just doing that now? Alright. Sure as shit. Love it. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Alright. Ow. That hurts. Shit, I'm out. Ow, fuck. That hurts. Gonna need these. Down. That'll do. That'll work. Okay, a little more, a little more. Fuck, I'm whiffing shots. This isn't good. Really wish I brought my other weapons now. Well, not necessarily. You know, I'm holding out okay, I think. All things considered. Ow. Another patch, please. Appreciate it. You're gonna be such a pain in the ass. Ow. Running out of options. Okay, I need to be really conservative with my health now. Fuck, 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 fuck. Give me the spray, give me the spray. Okay, run around for a sec, run around for a sec. Fucking ow. Okay. A little bit longer. I'm out? No, I can't be out. Yes, okay. There we go. That'll do. Oh, good. You left me nothing. Oh, what? When that happened? I don't need that on. No thanks. Come on. Ow, fuck. That hurts. Come on. Now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Once again, you've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. You'll destroy everything. That's one hell of a bird. Penrose briefing, Phase 2. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort Cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We wish you all great success in your mission. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rotfront, of school, of the photo store, sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here, I'm finally free. I get to be by myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. Cycle 648. Talked some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockford protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her, everything is the same in here. Always. Nothing ever changes. Penrose Briefing, Phase 3. Congratulations, comrade. You survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you've not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. Another unfinished painting. There was never enough time. Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes of the book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, the one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head. Whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here, getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. These notes, I read these notes. This is the Phase 3 briefing. And there's a note here. I think there's only 2 notes in here. That's all I can see. Cycle 5,000 something and 9. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please, just make it stop. Please. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. It's time. This is all that's left. Cryo? Or... Hold on. There were two options. There's a path I haven't taken yet. And I feel like this is the multiple ending bit. This is where I have to choose. Oh shit, no. No. Oh, I just can't go there. There's nothing left. We've seen it all. Although we can. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home. Wake up. I've come back for you. It's me, Elster. Elster? I'm sorry, but I don't remember. It's okay. Perhaps this is hell. Please. Just let me stay by your side. A little longer. I'm good. I let the credits roll. It's a staple. That's memory ending with a code at the end. Total game time 12:54:03. Total active play time active. Hey, what do you mean I wasted an hour? Time saved 132? I am not surprised. Times loaded 9. That'd be equivalent to the streams, I believe. Times died 5. Average time between saves. Is that 5 minutes? Yeah, around nearly 6 minutes between saves. Damage taken, a lot. Total healing, less. Death cheated twice, probably the injector. 129 enemies killed, 371 shots fired. Fascinating. My guess is that that code at the end is kind of like a hash of the stats almost? Or something? I don't know. Just grab that. I assume if I continue, there's not another New Game Plus. I'd be loading from a new save or something along those lines, right? That's my guess. It's not trolling me this time. That's the actual end. What happened? You missed the ending! You missed the ending, Louder! Don't worry. That's what VODs are for. That's incredible. They just got here. Did you win? Define winning. Define winning. Right. I need an appropriate song for this. Hold on. I'm gonna attempt to make this work. Sure. We'll just throw the Stray soundtrack on again. That should be fine. Right. Now you have to make a YouTube video. I expect the same funny jokes as in Peak. I'm sure. If I were to do, like, I've actually thought about it. It's like, okay, if I were to make a Signalis video, what would it be? I'm not enough of a lore diver, unfortunately. I don't have the time nor patience, I think, to collect all of the little nuggets of lore that exist in a game. It's thrilling lore for sure, and I love the work that other people do, but the way I see it is like there are people more committed than me who could do a way better job. It wouldn't just be a playthrough. The same reason I wrote off doing a Night in the Woods video, it would just be me playing it. If I were to make a video, it would be like a kind of jokey abridged thing. I don't know if you've ever seen this. This is a very extreme example of it, but it'll get the idea across. Maxor's small series on Metal Gear Revengeance, I believe. Amazing shit. I would not be able to edit it that crazily, but that would be my best idea of what I could contribute, because that's really it at the end of the day. Like, for the fun little, you know, like games like Peak, where there isn't an immense amount of nuance to the game. You hop in with friends, you have fun. It's great. It's brilliant. What was that? Yeah, like for that it works. I can just kind of make videos like that where it's just like funny moments between us. SIGNALIS is not that game. I think it asks for a very different kind of thing to what I'm used to making, or what I feel like I'm able to make, I suppose. Able, or yeah, you know, just with the kind of stuff that I create. There's a Maxor-like video about the true story of SIGNALIS. That's really interesting. May want to check the 2 other endings as well as the extra special artifact ending. Okay, so there's 2 other endings. There's a total of 3, is there? Cool. I was wondering how much homework I'll have to do. Right. I can see why that drew a lot of tears for people. Definitely. It didn't get me. It was a sad ending, but it was, you know, I got to the end. I believe... Elster said outright that she couldn't keep her promise. I've got 3 ideas. No. Yeah, 3 ideas. 3 ideas for what Elster's promise could have been. And it might be described a bit more explicitly somewhere and I've like missed it. I'm gonna skip that song. Yeah, that'll do. I just realized it's shuffled. Risky. That's fine. Yeah, I have 3 ideas. 1, and this was the original theory that I was running with for most of the game. My promise was to find her. And that's kind of multifaceted. So more specifically, it's kind of like scenario dependent, but that general promise kind of sticks. So, you know, find me as in, if we lose each other, come find me. If I die, come with me. Things of that nature, right? Essentially, you know, if we get lost, make that less so. The next guess, which I feel is closer to what I got for this ending, was stay with me to the end. Perhaps she didn't want to be alone. And in that, yeah, I think Elster did fail. I mean, she wasn't in the room with her. She wasn't in the cryo room. Cryo was just open. There was a third. Right. The protocol from the Empire was, if you were once your ship runs out and you just have to land somewhere, regardless of what you got, what your rashes or whatever, accept your fate, basically. And I do distinctly remember reading text going like, you know, Gestalt, like salvaging the ship for spare parts or scraps or whatever, it wouldn't be worth it. There would be no help. That is just how they're going to go, whether they like it or not. And I think I recall reading, it was either explicitly said or implied that in that event, you'd be better off, yeah, I think this was right at the end, you'd be better off asking your replica to end it for you. Cut it short, basically. Cut the suffering short. So those are the 3 promises that I've got. Find me, stay with me, or kill me, basically. Those are the 3 ideas that I've got. As for what it actually was, well, that's what lore dives are probably going to teach me in excess. So, excited for that. Definitely wouldn't be able to do another playthrough on this stream, though. As is the same with, you know, this was the case with Night in the Woods. It's a great game. We had a lot of fun, but there were some things that I missed. And all I could recommend was, if you have not played the game, and I'm going to say it here as well, if you've not played the game, play it. It's a good-ass game. I enjoyed it. Yeah. There was something I was going to say last stream, but I ended up not saying it because it turns out we weren't really close to finishing. Oh no, stream before that, I think is what it was. Before we got to Rodfront. Thank you. Thank you everyone who's tuned in for the past few streams. This has been a hell of a ride. We're not wrapping up just yet. I just want to say that. It's been a hell of a ride. First time I've done a horror game on stream, and I've been streaming since May? I think so? Yeah, early May. It's been a hell of a ride, and this has been really fun.
It's time to drink water.
And it's time to drink water. It is time to drink water, guys. You know what that means. If you have water with you, you should drink it. And if you don't have water, you should go get some, because water is good for you. Let's change the song again. Is this better? Let's try this one. Nah. Yeah, this is better. Way, way, way better. Recovery water. True, I'm a little parched. But yeah, thank you. Truly. I'm not normally a horror game person. I am usually way too scared to play them. But the challenge essentially for myself for this month was try it. Stream it. And if you get shit scared, that's good content. I like to think I held pretty decent stoicism through a lot of it regardless. More than I expected, honestly. I had no idea what I was going to get into getting into this game. From the moment I started up, I was like, oh, I had this sinking feeling of, have I made a mistake? Am I going to put myself through the horrors? And I guess I kind of have. But I adapted, and it was great. And I do think streaming it helped me do that a lot. I know the way that this works is very one-sided. Y'all watch me. I don't get to necessarily ping back off you guys with quite the richness. But I do think streaming games like this does help me to actually play them. I think otherwise I wouldn't have a crazy incentive to do so. And it's that whole thing of, you know, breaking down like comfort areas in a sense. And you know, rolling with the punches from there. But yeah, this has been rad. This has been very, very cool. It does also mean that Saturday's stream is confirmed Soma, which is going to be delightful, because unlike Signalis, which at least had a top-down perspective, unlike Signalis, Soma is first person, which is delightful. And for those who didn't know, Soma is made by the same people who made the Amnesia games. Is it I want to say Insomnia, but I could be entirely wrong. Hold on. Amnesia game developer. Frictional Games, not even close. Frictional Games. Who's Insomniac? Insomniac Games. What did you guys make? They made some Ratchet and Clank games. Sure. Some Spider-Man stuff. Spyro. Cool. Yeah. Not what I was thinking of, though. Sweden. Ah! Oh, yeah. Frictional Games is Swedish. Cool, cool. Yeah. And at least in the case of Soma, I have an idea of what I'm getting into. I haven't seen the game in a really long time. But I have watched a full playthrough, so I do know what the story is. I can't necessarily be jumped with, multiple endings, because I know how the game ends. Melon Cafe is currently trying to convince me to get a VR setup. I think I'm caving in. Do it. It'd be funny. And then play a horror game on stream. It'd be hilarious. Yeah. This has been a ride. And again, thank y'all for embarking on this with me. I'm going to say the same with Soma, more than likely. Because I do appreciate it. These games are freaky. And I do think, like, genuinely, if it were entirely up to me, expecting to play Signalis, I'd have to do it with a group of people. If I were just on my own, the incentive is a little lost on me, because I'm very much, you know, gaming is a recreational thing for the most part. Now I game more on stream than I do personally anyways. That was kind of to be expected. What was I going to say? Good grief. Yeah. So, like, ordinarily, just because of the reasons that I normally play games, I wouldn't go out of my way to play a horror game. So I don't think, basically, without the stream, I don't think I would have played Signalis. But the fact that there's an entertainment to it, I can almost, also just because of the position that I have for streams in general, I can almost treat it like work, but good work, you know? Not labor, but like good work. It's like, all right, I'm off to the mines again, but it's going to be fun, you know? That's probably not the best way of describing it, but hopefully you get what I mean. I can sit down, I go, all right, here's my 2-hour block. We are going to stream. I'm going to stream this game. I have to push through. Just like, no question. And once I do that, I can kind of almost like shut off the rest and just like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's go. Sorry, honey, can't help you. I'm going to the content mines. You'd roll me out a good time. Thank you. I'm delighted. I'm very happy with that. It was fun seeing someone who doesn't know the game yet play it. Yeah, I can imagine. Apart from your lore theories, what were your thoughts of the game? Anything you really liked? Anything you disliked? The aesthetic is iconic for sure. I don't know how much it predates or postdates indie horror games with like that lo-fi PlayStation 1 or 2 kind of vibe. I think it's PS1. I don't know how many games were in that area around the time Signalis released, but I would pretty easily reckon that Signalis is top of its class, certainly at the time it was released. And I don't know if I have seen better. Yeah, really, really solid art style. You do feel kind of moved by some of the characters. You don't get to know them immensely well. I mean, some of y'all were bawling your eyes out in the ending, so I could only imagine they really resonated with you. So the game does that very, very well. There's good character development. The world building, as confusing as it can be at times, because they're feeding you bits, and the world is kind of changing actively around you. I think the world building is done really damn well. I think the only things where I would be like, are like the more just scary bits, I guess. But at the same time, I kind of commend it because that's supposed to be a barrier. It's supposed to scare you or annoy you or whatever your response is to that kind of stimuli. My thing is I'll get scared at first, but once I understand the threat, I just start to get annoyed by it because I know that it's a thing that's put in there to get in my way, which is funny in of itself. But I think it provides an interesting wall, and figuring out the rest of the story is like the carrot that tries to get you to jump that wall or burst through it or whatever. I'll be honest, not seeing the full gameplay, it felt very confusing. It is exploration and survival, some resource management. That's generally the vibe. There's puzzle elements, obviously. You gotta pick up the pieces of the world around you to, you know, get to various areas and stuff like that. It is very confusing, even with the full gameplay. Yeah. And actually, I had seen, I didn't mention it at the time, but like kind of in the middle of me streaming this, I had seen someone passively, I think I made an offhand joke about Signalis in a thread on Blue Sky, and I saw someone reply, and there was kind of like an almost kind of tongue-in-cheek, it's like, oh, the world makes no fucking sense anyways. Like, it's super confusing. I found that pretty funny. After I got the chapter 2 ending, I guess, because chapter 3 was with the New Game Plus situation, if I recall. I was still thinking about that reply, and I was thinking in my head, it's like, I wonder, did they just stop playing then? You know, they're just like, oh, and then she dies. That's it. What the fuck? That would probably be pretty confusing. Yeah, totally. So it's a good thing. It's actually, that's another good thing. If I were playing this by myself, I would not have hit play again. I would have thought that was it. I'm like, well, I'm not going through all that again. So yeah, there are certain points where I was nudged to certain areas of the game, and I do genuinely appreciate it, because I think without that, one of two things would have happened. A, I wouldn't have figured it out, or B, these streams would have taken a hell of a lot longer, and we'd be running so over time. But yeah, you're right. I would have it finished by during this week. Yeah. So, the game plan now. Starting Saturday, I'm going to start Soma, and that's going to be exciting. Oh, I just remembered something. I think it's optional, but I'm debating, do I want to turn it on or off because I'm streaming? I believe Soma has like a mic pickup. Like it hears you speaking, and I think the monsters will react to you speaking. I think for the sake of me running the stream, I'm going to turn that off, because that's going to make the game a lot harder for me, kind of unnecessarily so. But an interesting thought. Yeah, we're going to be starting Soma. We have another stream. This was kind of uncertain, but I think it's a little bit more certain. We're looking at... Oh god, I don't remember what date I gave it. Hold on. 1 second. You should keep it on, it would be funny. I might just, but if it gets too in the way, I'd definitely be turning it off, because, you know, I don't want it to go on forever. Yes, 7 p.m. UTC on Sunday. Sunday, 7 p.m. UTC. That is... I can give more details. We have one person in the chat who is involved. It's a collab stream. Very impromptu. It should be fun. Think of it not quite a pre-jamboree. I'm going to be very much locked into like my usual 2-hour time slot for it, because, you know, I have shit to do the following morning, but it should be fun. Tantalizingly mysterious. Oh, so you gotta show up. You gotta show up on Sunday, 7 p.m. ETC. My girlfriend is asking why you're not playing the Stanley Parable. Ooh, is that on my list? Yes, that is actually on my list of games that I need to play. Specifically Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I do have it. Mystery. Indeed, it's a mystery. Oh, I can now check Signalis off my list of games that I've played. Or just like general stream ideas, because I've actually done things that are not games on here as well. Cool. Let me just run through the list, because I forgot some of these myself. All of the games that I have played on our Melody Live since starting in May. We started with Night in the Woods. We played Donut County. I think that was a one-off. Some Mini Motorways. I think that was an experimental Mac stream as well. Probably not doing that again for a while. Lego Island. We did Lego Island that one time because the Decomp project had gotten like really, really far. That was an interesting experience. We've tried drawing streams. We did a bunch of those. That's how we have all of the emotes we got. I tried Brickadia once. I played it before, but there were a lot of updates since, and it was just fun exploring the worlds, all the different servers. Of course, we played through Stray. You're literally hearing the OST from it now. I am in love. In fact, my usual stream tunes are just the intradiegetic soundtrack. I am very normal about the soundtrack. It's very nice. We played Repo during a jamboree. That was fun. I can't remember what that was paired with. Played Repo, Minecraft. I think we did, yeah, I think it was Minecraft UHC and Repo. The following jamboree might have been Peak. Don't remember. Played Haste once. Haste is fun. Definitely good for like background stuff. I think it's a neat alternative to Euro Truck Simulator. If I didn't feel like driving, just want to do like a chat with stream and stuff. Played a bunch of voxel eras. That was cool. Definitely want to get back to that at some point because that is a very much early access game. So there'll be a lot of changes over time. Of course, we have played Peak a bunch, and now we've just finished Signalis. We are currently working through Outer Wilds and soon to embark on Soma. There's a couple kind of spooky Halloween-themed games that I've been thinking of for this month's Jamboree. I have decided it would be really cool if all of the Jamborees were themed. So that's a thing that will likely happen. An interesting list. Probably won't confirm any of it right here because I don't know what availability of people's time and libraries might be. It's gonna depend. Now I can enjoy all the fan-made Signalis stuff. Exactly. And I can look at the Signalis shitposting, which is very funny, and fan art, which is very gay. The thing is, I've already seen some fan art in the past. Like, I knew of Signalis. I knew of the aesthetic of the characters, but I had no idea what roles they played or anything. It was a mystery to me. Definitely going to be a lot more interesting to go through those now that I actually know what the fuck's going on. So, excited about that. The shit posting, you saw me post a link. I posted in the personal and public Discord, actually. But there was one, like, the bro met his friend, or some shit like that. But instead of cutting off with that, they just cut off with the three-tone. And Achtung, Achtung, and then it just plays the whole fucking intro. It's so goddamn funny. It's in the memes channel in the Discord if you haven't seen it. Worth a watch. It's really funny. Speaking of the Discord, I just mentioned it and I haven't plugged it this stream, so I might as well. If you haven't joined the Melody Discord, you totally should, because it is the number one place to hear about anything going on, streams, videos, music, you name it. Also, just a cool place to hang out and talk about stream stuff. And you can join the Discord with this link right over here. For shitposting, I also literally have the shitpost recap video people mentioned here ready to be sent to your DMs. Send it now. I probably won't be able to watch it tonight. I have a very early start tomorrow morning, but I certainly will end up watching that at some point. I'll put it on my watch later, worst case scenario, but it will get watched eventually. I've been kind of like, I think I mentioned this like ages ago. I've been thinking a lot about time management and all of the things that I do and how I am only one person who can only do so many things in a week. And I think I've really solidified down to the things that I am very comfortable doing and like sticking as a long term right now are streams, music, and then those are the two like career kind of deals, right? Music and streaming. And if there are more creative avenues that I suddenly have more time to embark on, brilliant. But other than that, I won't sweat it too hard. I think I've become quite content with that, and that's great. I'm delighted, because that was racking my brain for a couple of years actually. But yeah, outside all of that, I've been making sure to like leave some time for me to just relax, just take a day, or just take a couple hours or something. Not necessarily going to apply to tonight. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll have some time. But you know, every once in a while, I'll just lay back in bed, just watch shit on my TV. I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I got some good shit done today or the day before. I'm just gonna take this time to just relax and chill out. So I would surely have time to watch through a Signalis lore video in the future. No way I don't. All right, at some point you'll have to watch the TikToks I've sent you. That may actually be longer than the Signalis recap that I'll end up watching. I know you've sent me a lot. It's important to chill, guys. You're prioritizing taking some breaks. Yeah, absolutely. I got a decent amount going on. Like streams, they're only 2 hours out of the day, but that's just the part that you see. I do still, you know, I gotta manage the VODs. If I am making clips, I gotta go through the VODs. There isn't really an easy way for me to embed markers in the actual footage, so I'd usually have to lay it all out on a timeline. If other people made clips, that's great. But that's not really a thing we usually do. So it's usually me kind of going through, ideally with a fresh memory of what I did that stream, so I can recall, oh yeah, somewhere around a quarter of the way through, this funny thing happened, or what have you. So yeah, you know, when I'm actually doing video stuff, that's when it gets a lot more time consuming for sure. Stream planning used to be a really big issue for me, but I was so keen on October, like having this, you know, the spooky theme of games and whatever. I ended up just planning out the entire month in advance. Like I blocked it out with the new day in the schedule and everything. So it was very thought out. Everything has been pretty on schedule so far. I think more slightly pushed off on Soma because Signalis went on a little longer than expected, but it was worth it, so I don't mind it. But yeah, almost everything up to December, actually, like including the month of November, I have blocked it out. There are some things I'll likely be rescheduled, but that's why I only give weekly digests of what's going to happen, not monthly, because that would be very, very scary to hold myself to. But yeah, streaming, that takes some effort. Music, that is kind of a when I have time for it thing right now, because the other big thing is college. It's pretty huge. And as I said last stream, I've had a lot of assignments pile up, so I'm trying to get those out of the way as soon as I can. Once those are more or less cleared, like if I've got no assignments due within the next week or so, I'm smooth sailing. I could just come back home, work on music, work on like stream clips and videos and stuff, and I'm happy days. That's gonna be great. But it is definitely gonna consume some time, so it's for me to be mindful of. So yeah, absolutely. Amidst all of that, taking breaks, very important, very, very good. Scheduling is scary, fucking true. You're one small gal doing a lot of big things. I try my best. A lot of how I've been approaching streaming is kind of a fake it till I make it mentality. Like I try to make this aside, like obviously the jokey bits are fun. I gotta keep those in there. It's all part of it. But I do kind of treat it like a business. It's a business I enjoy, but it's a business. And fuck, the support is enough where I probably should be treating it like a business, you know? I appreciate the fuck out of it. I have genuinely got some schmunners off of streaming and making music, and if for no other reason than just wanting to pay it forward, I want to make sure I do it right, you know? I want to put a lot of effort into it. I want to make it worth whatever the compensation is that I'm getting for it. So yeah, it's partly why I added the extra day. It's kind of like maximizing the stream availability so that a lot of people can tune in. Also means I could just get more stream stuff done. It means I have more footage to work with, so there's likely never a dry period. I say, currently not really having a whole lot of footage to edit because, like I said, not really looking at making a SIGNALIS video right now. I do have an Outer Wilds clip that's been on the back burner because of copyright issues. I literally just need to do a song swap, maybe some slight remapping of like the in and out points of clips just to make sure it like fits the beat of the song or whatever. I've shown some people the clip before. It's funny. I did try and upload it before, but neither YouTube nor TikTok really liked me using very copyrighted music in it. I was concerned that would happen, but whatever. But I have a better alternative that might work. So that's something, but not high priority right now. Xenotime, hello, welcome. We're near the end, but appreciate it. I still have to work on our collab. Thank you for a reminder. Oh, of course. At some point, you'll realize you have so much time in life to do cool stuff. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I've like kind of locked in. It's like, okay, what are the things that I am not only like already pretty good at, but like already finding success in, you know? And the disciplines are far and wide, but they generally boil down to music, video, code, and visual art. And I could also, yeah, I could split it up more. Video, split that into like videos on demand, like YouTube, and streams on Twitch. I've always thought that game development is a really, really cool intersection between a whole bunch of different disciplines. It is, of course, then a Leviathan task to like make a full game, at least in my head, because again, I want to do it big and proper, you know? I find it very difficult to just make a little game, even though I know I should. That's kind of how you start. That's how you learn. Yeah, I have so many different disciplines, and at a certain point in my life, I am going to have to decide, you know, what are the things that I can pursue? And right now, streaming and music are working pretty well. They wouldn't pay rent, but they're a hell of a lot closer than they used to be just like 2 years ago. So I'm delighted. I think it's a good path forward, and fuck, this is a good song to be having this speech with. That was the same pattern for me, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. You have a lot of disciplines and you decide, okay, what the hell am I going to do? Because I can do a lot of things, but which one is going to be the thing that I do for life, basically? And it doesn't even need to be that big of a decision. It's not like, oh, I'll do this forever and ever, and that'll be it until I die. No, just like, you know, once I'm out of college, basically. And that's kind of right around the corner. I'm already, I think, most of the way through this semester. And then there's one more after this, and then I'm out. After that, it's the job that would pay the rent, and then this stuff. And the hope is that at some points in the future, this can be the stuff that pays the rent. And at that point, oh, the time that I would suddenly have available to me if I were able to drop the other not creative job, that'd be huge. Like, best believe, if I ever get to a position where I'm doing that, I am going ham. I am giving it my all because, well, I would literally need to do it to survive, but also, again, paying it forward. You know? If I'm in that position where I'm generally getting so much support I can live off it, fuck yeah, I'm gonna make it worth something. No brainer, dude. Right. Focusing on light work and relationship work is so much better than doing 5 more other side projects. 100%. 100%. I was working on a side project. I even hinted at it on stream. I didn't go into detail specifically because, and I knew this was going to happen, it's not that I've run out of steam, I've run out of time. Eventually that time will come back, and I will dig it back up. And it was a fun project, and I do want to show it off, but not yet. When it's ready, when I have the time. College first. Yeah. This has been fun. Thank you all again for joining me on this through SIGNALIS. What a great game. Get SIGNALIS if you haven't got it already. Go play it. Find your own ending, because there are apparently 2 more that I've missed, and I will likely never see in my own playthrough because I don't have time. So you should definitely go do that. It's a good game, made by good people. Very nice. And with that, I'm probably going to call it here. Everyone, have a lovely rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever it is you hail from. And that'll be it from me. Everyone, have a good night. Bye-bye!